Hey, what's happening, guys? Today, we're going to take a look at this kit I bought off of Amazon. MicroKits Theramin electronic kit. Music and sounds from electric fields. 30 parts, no tools needed, assembled in USA, 3 AA batteries. There's all the information. And let's see what's inside. I've always been interested in theramins, but I've never studied them or built them or really know anything about them. Oh, that's actually a book. Cool. It even comes with some decals. So here's some information. We have parts, how to build it. Stage 1, power and LED. Stage 2, audio. Stage 3, pitch and volume. Information on what a theremin is. Capacitance, which I knew that. Breadboard. All right. Stage 1, power and LED. Place the board with row 1 on top. Find me, micro. I have 8 metal pins. Place the pins in rows 11 to 14, columns E and F, and make sure my eyes point down. Direction matters. Place a capacitor between plus and minus in the location shown. Orange wire from A14 to negative. Orange wire from J14 to plus. Okay. So let's have a look in here. Our parts. We've got a battery thing, and thank goodness it uses AA's. Those I have on hand. AA's I almost never have around. Here's our breadboard. Come on, fingers. There we go. Even comes with batteries. Nice. Oh, have they scrubbed these chips? No, they put decals on them. So, you tell me what you think these chips are. And later on, we'll see if we're right. I think I know what at least one of them is. I think this is an op amp. I've never studied theramins before, so yeah, you can go to Google and you can look it up. No, it's a microcontroller. And the other's a 556, a dual 555 timer. Interesting. Okay. So, our instructions say, take the small pin, the microcontroller, put it in columns E and F, rows 11 through 14. Pins look rather straight, so that's good. It fits right in. Very nice. Now we need to place a capacitor where it is shown, so we're going to need more parts out of our parts bag here. I'm always looking for kits that I can recommend to people who ask me, what can I get for my child to learn electronics or get into electronics, stuff like that. So, hopefully this is going to be a good one. There's 2 capacitors. They're both the same. And it goes on 920. like that. Then it says I should take an orange jumper and take it to the red rail from line 14, like that. And then on the other side, I should do the same thing to the negative rail. Then we need to take our LED red wire, okay, from plus to plus blue wire. So we got to join our two power rails together down here. Pardon the condition of my hand. Playing with Dogly and things got a little excited. She didn't bite me. I scratched it. There we go. And the LED goes to J12. Okay, J12, and the shorter goes to negative. So the longer wire goes J12, and it goes to the negative rail, like so. So far, this is excellent. All right, what's next? That paper's really thick. Okay. Find the switch on the battery holder, set it to off, open the battery holder, install new batteries, and then hook it up. I'm sure you guys can hear Dogly kind of whining there. One moment. Okay, I've taken care of the battery. It says when you're ready, turn the power on. You'll know your circuit is working if the LED lights up. Yay! We've done everything right so far. Even has a troubleshooting. No loose wires or parts. Correct spots, battery plugged in, everything facing the right direction. Alright, turn the power off. I have turned the power off. Place a capacitor from B14 to B15. Okay. B14 to B15. Find the green, blue, brown resistor, 560 ohms, 5, 6, and 1, and place it from C12 to C15. Alright, let's find the correct resistor. Green, blue, and brown. Yeah, I know there's no way that's going to focus, is it? Green, blue, and brown. And it goes where? C12 to C15. Okay. All right. Purple wire from A16 to A23. A16 to A23. What I was about to start saying was the one thing that I don't like about this, and it's nothing. It's not taking anything away from the kit. It is simply they're not really explaining much here. They're just telling you how to put it together at this point. Hopefully, as we go further, they'll tell us how it works. So now we need to get the transistor And it goes D14, 15, and 16 with the flat side to the left. And as you can see, they have splayed the legs out for us. D14, 15, and 16, flat side to the left. Transistors turn a small amount of electricity from one pin to another. Here it makes the speaker louder. Okay, so we're building an amplifier. But see, why don't they say that? I keep thinking these pages are sticking together because they're so thick. All right, the speaker has 2 pins. Place them between E23 and G23. All right. Here's our speaker, which is a basic piezo sounder. It goes between E23 and G23. Somewhere I missed a wire, or they missed an instruction. More likely I missed a wire. So we got those. Same here, we haven't added anything. Okay, there it is. Orange wire from J23 to plus. Now it says we can turn it on, and if it makes noise and lights up, we're doing good. So far, so good. All right, so here we go with a little bit of an explanation. With the power from the battery, I create an electric wave that goes to the speaker, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Place tick in rows 1 to 7, E to F, eyes down. Okay, that's the other chip. That would be the 556. 1 to 7, E to F, eyes down. They've done very well in making this easy for children. Okay, orange wire from J1 to plus. Purple wire, no, not yet. Orange wire from J5 to plus. And I'm just saying plus because that's what they say in the book. We would properly call it, BCC or positive voltage. Orange wire from A7 to minus. Okay. Now yellow wire from G3 to G7. So we're connecting 2 pins in the 556. Everything's fitting together well. My giant sausage fingers have trouble gripping these little things. Purple wire from H6 to H13. So it looks like we're going to connect our 2 chips together, the output of one to the input of another. H6 to H13. Come on. There we go. H6 to H13. Find the yellow, violet, orange. Orange 7. Yellow, violet, orange, that's 47K. It goes I3 to I6. And I'm going to start using something to grip these. I3 to I6. There we go. Color bands on the resistors are a code. See, it's telling us a little bit about it. Excellent. Place one of the two antennas in J3. It should stick up and away from the board. Okay, here's one of our two antennas. And we'll bend it into kind of the shape they're showing us there. And that goes where? J3. Okay. Turn the power on. What happens if you reach toward the antenna? If the note stays constant, turn it off. If it increases, you've made a working theremin. Well, part of one anyway, right? All right, here we go. So far, so good. Okay, first tick creates a signal that changes based on the capacitance of your hand. More capacitance decreases the number of electric waves. Then micro creates higher pitched notes as the signal's frequency changes. Finally, the speaker turns it into sound. Now we're going to add the volume antenna. Power's off, don't worry. All right, now we need the 68K resistor. 6, 8, red 10 to the 3. And it goes B2 to B5. B2 to B5. Like so. Yellow wire from A4 to plus. Yellow wire from D2 to D6. D2 to D6. Like that. Orange wire, C5 to C8. C5 to C8. Orange wire from B8 to B11. B8 to B11. And we've connected another side of this first chip to the second chip. Place a second antenna in A2. Bend it in any shape you want. This is the volume antenna. Okay, here's our volume antenna. Bent it into shape. And it goes into A2. And now if I turn it on, So that's pretty neat. The volume antenna is very sensitive. Volume decreases when you move your hand towards volume antenna. You have successfully completed the Theramin. Then we have a circuit diagram here. And as I promised, let's take the stickers off. We know this one already is a 556. Come on off. One moment. All right, got the decals off of them. And I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it. But that is a PIC 12F1572 along with our 556. And that, boys and girls, is our Theramin. Annoy your friends and neighbors, impress your grandchildren. They'll love it. How about the last one on the face of the earth? Because they aren't available in Amazon, so I went to the manufacturer and notify me when this product is available. But they come from MicroKits.net. I'll, of course, put a link down below so you guys can check that out if you're interested. And, you know, that took us about 20 minutes to put it together. It would be a fun project to do with your kids or by yourself if you're interested. So, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, I hope you'll give me a thumbs up. Feel free to comment, share, and don't forget to subscribe. Big thanks to all my patrons. Big thanks to you for watching. That's it. I'm out. Peace, my friends.